how do we know that an organism is alive or not? Can you tell? Suppose
Yes, ma'am, what are you saying?
you're not able to hear me.
Yes, ma'am, I'm able to hear you.
Okay, I was telling how do we know an organism is alive or not? You have muted yourself.
Yes, ma'am, I'm able to hear you.
Yeah. For example, is table alive? No, right? Then what about us? What makes us different from table? Rudnil?
Ma'am, we carry out certain life processes.
Yeah, we move, right? And we eat. Then we respire, we excrete, all these things, all these, the eating process is nutrition, then respiration, it is the, for getting, when we get energy, right, energy is released, right, from food, from the food, which we get from nutrition, is called respiration. Then transportation, because our body is very complex, the organ is some organ transportation organ is required for the movement of particle from one part of the body to all the different parts. Okay. Then excretion is the removal of all the waste. Okay. So in this we are going to talk about these things. Okay. And you can remember this life process by this simple NCERRT. Okay. N for nutrition, C for control and coordination, E for excretion, R for reproduction, then R for respiration, T for transportation, N for nutrition. Okay. These all. Now, then when we go for the nutrition, we require energy, right? How do we get that energy? We get from food. So here in autotrophic nutrition, the organism like plants, they make their own food. That's why it is called autotrophic nutrition. So the process by which the plants make their own food is photosynthesis. Okay. So this is the
Excuse me, ma'am, can you show NCERRT once again?
which one? Which one?
No, ma'am, the previous one. Yeah, this one.
Okay.
Now, what's written after growth?
It's movement. Growth and movement is the same. Reproduction. Okay.
Ma'am,
Yes. Okay. So this is the reaction equation for the photosynthesis. Okay. In photosynthesis, we require carbon dioxide, water, then sunlight and chlorophyll. And from that, we are getting glucose, water, and oxygen. Okay. Now, where this occurs, it occurs in the leaf, okay, where we have the chloroplast, the organelles, chloroplast. In the chloroplast, chlorophyll is present, okay. This is the pigment which absorb light, okay. Here only the photosynthesis happens. And in the next, I have talked about the condition necessary for photosynthesis, okay. Then I have talked about the events in photosynthesis, this absorption of light by chlorophyll, then conversion of light energy into chemical energy, splitting of water molecules into hydrogen and oxygen, then reduction of carbon dioxide to carbohydrates. Okay, so this thing is light reaction, and this thing is dark reaction. Okay, I have already told you about this. Yes, Navya. Okay, then this light reaction occurs in thylakoid, or you can say it as granum. Then this dark reaction will occur in stroma. You can see here, right? I have shown you the chloroplast diagram. This is the stroma, this whole this liquidy stuff, okay, fluid stuff, and this is thylakoid. Granum, pile of thylakoids are called granum. Okay, understood? Okay, then opening and closing of stromata. What happens here, Navya? Opening and closing of stromata is controlled by
Gaseous exchange.
yeah, what are this called? This thing, guard cells. When water get inside this, what happens? It will swell, and the this hole will open so that the carbon dioxide can get inside, and it will close when water goes out, and this pore will be closing. Okay. So why does this happen? To reduce transpiration, loss of water. Okay. Shazan, you got it? So these were the recaps. Now let's get into our heterotrophic nutrition. Okay. In heterotrophic nutrition, what happens? This organism doesn't make their own food. Okay.
Ma'am, my laptop turned off, so I got disconnected. So can you explain?
What?
Ma'am, my laptop turned off. So can you explain again?
Which one? Heterotrophic nutrition. This organism, what happens? It doesn't make their own food. Okay. We are heterotrophic. Okay. Plants are autotrophic. So this heterotrophic organism, where do they get their food from? They get their food from the other animals, are from plants. Okay. Now there are different modes of this nutrition. Okay. Heterotrophic nutrition. First we have this holozoic nutrition. Okay. Understood this holozoic nutrition? It is like feeding of solid food. Holozoic nutrition. Holozoic means feeding of solid food. And in that herbivores, we have our herbivores. They the organism which eat plants only. Then carnivores, they are the meat eaters. They eat only meat. Then omnivores, they eat both plants and meat. Okay. So these all have holozoic mode of nutrition. In saprotrophic nutrition, what happens? This organism feed upon the dead matters. Okay, so they are also called as saprotrophs. Example include mushroom, yeast, bacteria. Then in parasitic nutrition, what happens is the parasite will live in another organism, and that organisms are called host. Okay, understood?
No, ma'am, can you explain again once more?
Which one? Parasitic?
Yes.
So this parasitic, in what happens in this organism, what they do is they go into the another person body. Okay, another organism's body,
Yes, ma'am,
and they absorb food from there. Okay, the organism which they go inside are called host. Okay, and these organisms are called parasites. Example include lice, plasmodium, worms, and all that, and some plants also, this cascata. Okay, so nutrition, obtaining food for organism are like different organisms have different ways of obtaining food. Okay, what I will do is we'll talk about amoeba, then we'll go for the paramecium, then we'll go for the human beings. Okay, these three organisms we are going to talk about. First, in amoeba, what happens in amoeba? Okay, there are like 5 steps. First, we have digestion. I'll take green pen. Digestion. Then we have absorption. Okay.
And these are the functions of amoeba.
No,
Ma'am,
no.
what it is?
No. How does this amoeba takes food? How the digestion process happens in amoeba? Okay. So these are the all are the processes. Okay. And this next is assimilation. Next we have ingestion. Ingestion is intake of food. Right? Intake of food. Now what happens here? This is the amoeba. This is the amoeba. This color is okay. Navya, Rudnil, Safiya, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now what happens? Okay, this is the amoeba, and here is the food particle. Okay, Shazan, Navya.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what happens? This is the pseudopodia. Okay, it is finger-like projection. because of which the amoeba changes its shape. So when food particles comes near it, what happens? It changes its shape and it engulfs it like this. See, it is changing its shape, right? Right, Navya?
Yeah.
Then what happens? So this, okay, it will get inside. What happens? Because of this pseudopodia, it surrounds this food particles, and the food particle will get inside. Okay, understood? So how does this is the ingestion. This is the ingestion, taking in or taking in of food. Okay, intake of food. Okay, next we have digestion. Here, how does this happen? This thing, how does this form? This is forming temporary stomach. What happens inside the amoeba? There will be water, right? And this food particles, what happens? They form food vacuole. Okay, and they act as temporary stomach. Here only the digestion occurs. So, Rudnil,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah, tell
Ma'am,
me
can you explain this once again, please?
this. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
what is happening here? This is amoeba. Suppose this is amoeba and it keeps changing its shape, and we have this food particles. And what will happen when food particles is surrounding this amoeba? If it comes near it, the food the what will this amoeba do? It has pseudopodia. It will surround the food particles, and inside it will take in. What happens here uh, in the cytoplasm of amoeba? We have water and all the stuff, right? So what happens? Water plus food particles, it forms food vacuole, okay, which acts as temporary stomach. Understood, Shazan?
Understood.
Okay, Navya, can you tell me what happens in ingestion? Navya? Navya?
Can you explain the last step again? The third diagram.
Okay, so what is happening here? This is the amoeba and this is the pseudopodia. Okay, what will happen? The food particle will get near it, and this pseudopodia will engulf these food particles, and this inside water and the food particle will form food vacuole, and which will act as temporary stomach, in which the digestion will occur. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me what is happening here.
So it's the amoeba that can change its shape. And in the first two diagrams, the food particle is outside, and then it engulfs it.
Yes, good.
And then the water and food particles form the food vacuole,
Yes, correct. Yes.
which stays as a temporary stomata.
No, stomach.
Okay.
We have stomach, right, where digestion occurs.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this amoeba will make temporary stomach. Okay.
Yeah.
So next step we have the digestion. Okay. Now what will happen here is, see, food is digested by food vacuole by digestive enzymes. Where are those digestive enzymes? They are present in the cytoplasm. Okay. And they will get inside this food vacuole and they will break down the food particle, and they will make it into a small soluble molecules.
Ma'am, explain this once again.
What will happen is, here this cytoplasm will be having digestive enzyme. Okay, from there this digestive enzyme will get inside the food vacuole, and where we have the food particles, right? So what will it do? It will break down this food particle into small and soluble molecules. So this is digestion. Okay, got it, Shazam?
Yes, ma'am.
Navya?
Yes, ma'am.
Rudnil?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, Rudnil. You have to answer, okay? Then Safiya? Safiya, are you there, Safiya?
Yes, ma'am.
You are there? Okay. Then next process, what did I tell you guys? What was that, Shazan? Next one.
Yes, ma'am.
What was the next process? First was ingestion. Next was digestion. Next one,
Absorption.
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 Yes, correct. Good. Now here what will happen? This is the amoeba nucleus. This will be broken down into smaller pieces. Okay. So what will happen here is that this digested food present in this food vacuole will be observed directly by the cytoplasm. How will it happen? It will happen by diffusion. This is absorption. Understood? What is happening here? Can you understand?
No, ma'am.
And
What happens?
and this food particle will disappear. This food vacuole will disappear after that. So what is happening here is this food particle is digested, right? It is broken down into smaller pieces. So from what will happen is this smaller pieces will go to the cytoplasm, will get inside the cytoplasm. How it will go? What is the movement? It will move by the diffusion. Yeah, I think you have learned in 9th class, right? Diffusion. What is diffusion, Navya? Yes?
Not sure.
Ma'am, from higher concentration to lower concentration.
Movement of substance from higher concentration to lower concentration. So from diffusion only all these food particles will move inside the cytoplasm. This whole fluid like substance is cytoplasm. Okay, this whole thing. This whole thing is cytoplasm. So after that, these food particles will go to the cytoplasm, and this food vacuole will disappear because all the things are getting inside the cytoplasm. Okay. Next process is assimilation. I'll make this. Okay. So a part of food observed in amoeba cell is used to obtain energy through respiration. One part for respiration, okay, and the other part respiration. What do we obtain? We obtain energy. Okay, the remaining part, another part of food, observed food, is used to make okay, make up the amoeba cell. That means it makes amoeba bigger. It grows amoeba for the growth. So in assimilation, what happens? Amoeba grows in size. Okay.
Ma'am, the last process is known as.
Which one?
Ma'am, this one you wrote it very light. I cannot see.
Bigger growth.
Oh. And ma'am, I'm asking what is the last process known as for
Assimilation.
as
This process is assimilation. Why it is assimilation? Because amoeba will grow in bigger size. It will become because it gets energy, right? From absorbed food, it will get energy and it will grow. Okay. Next, we have last thing we have. What is that? So what is happening here? This is digestion. Okay. What will happen here is we absorb food. Some then we make this amoeba makes it uses. Then it grows. Then there will be waste products also, right? Waste materials. So what will happen through pseudopodia? It will get out. It can go out from anywhere. Okay. So this process is digestion, exit of waste. Okay, now this all are the steps, a process that occurs in amoeba. Okay, so these all are the nutrition in amoeba, process of nutrition in amoeba.
Now what's
Yeah.
digestion? Can you repeat?
Which one?
Digestion, the last one.
Digestion. Okay. What will happen in digestion is waste material will get out of the cell from amoeba cell, and this is called digestion.
Okay.
Then next we have this. This is paramecium. In paramecium, there is this structure which is called cilia, and because of this there's movement, back and forth movement. Okay, this paramecium moves with the help of cilia. This back and forth movement is like this. It goes somewhere from, suppose it is going here, then it will go another place, then it will come back to the same place. This is the movement of cilia, like this. This is back and forth movement. Okay, from this movement only, what will happen? This is the pore. Because of the cilia, when food particles come here, there will be movement in the cilia, and because of this, the food particle will get inside this mouth pore, inside this mouth pore. In amoeba, there was pseudopodia. It can go from anywhere, right? But in paramecium, the food particle must go from the go inside. How it will go? It will go inside the mouth pore, not from some other parts. And it is the same process, same thing. Everything is same: ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation. Then in egestion, what will happen? There is anal pore. The waste material will move out from anal pore. Shazam, understood?
Yes.
Okay. Shazam, you didn't ask me what is contractile vacuole. Otherwise, you
I didn't notice about that.
no, you will be asking me. You didn't ask. I was waiting for you. Okay. This thing lives inside the water. Okay. This paramecium amoeba. So what this contractile vacuole do is, this contractile vacuole is present in both in the amoeba and in the paramecium. Oh, what will happen here is this controls the water. Suppose if inside a cell there is more water, it will pump out the water. This is the work of this contractile vacuole. Okay, everyone understood?
Yes.
Rudin? Yes, Navya, thank you. Then Rudinil, can you explain about this nutrition in amoeba?
Ma'am, can you explain for contractile vacuole once again?
This contractile vacuole, what will happen here is the cell will have, if cell has more water, what will it do? It will take the water from the cytoplasm and it will pump out of this cell. It will pump out the water, more water. It controls the water. Okay, understood? It controls the amount of water. Understood, Shazam? Okay, next, Rudinil, can you tell me about nutrition in amoeba?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, tell me what is happening here. Okay, just tell me the name of 5 processes. 5.
And so it goes through ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation, and digestion.
Okay, thank you. Good, great. And Navya, you tell me about these ingestion and digestion.
Um. Okay. So, ma'am, in ingestion, the amoeba engulfs the food particle,
Hmm?
and then in digestion, the nutrients are absorbed. Oh, sorry. In digestion, the food particles are broken down into smaller and more simpler substances.
Good. How is food vacuole formed, Shazan?
Yes, ma'am.
How is food vacuole formed?
I know, but I think it's formed when amoeba takes in its food. It works like a temporary stomach.
Yeah, it works like a temporary stomach. How it is formed? From the water inside the cell.
Yes, ma'am, water.
Plus,
It forms
plus
water
the
molecules plus the food molecules.
food particles. Okay. Then, Safiya, can you tell me about the absorption, assimilation, and egestion in amoeba? Safiya?
The food which is digested in the food vacuole is then assimilated into the cell through the cytoplasm.
What happens in absorption?
The food is absorbed into the cytoplasm through diffusion.
Yes, correct, Safiya. Great. Great, great. Okay, in assimilation, what happens? Safiya,
Yes, ma'am.
you're outside.
No, ma'am, my connection isn't good today.
Okay. Yes, what happens in assimilation? Amoeba becomes bigger, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Amoeba becomes bigger, okay? Then in ingestion,
The waste products are thrown under the cell through the surface.
yes. Okay. Next, Shazan, can you tell me nutrition in paramecium?
What?
Nutrition in paramecium.
I really can't tell me.
See, this in paramecium, the shape is definite. It has no changing. The shape doesn't change. So this cilia will help the food particles to get inside the mouth pore through its movement. Okay, and this food particles will get inside. After that, there will be digestion. Then there will be absorption, assimilation. Then in egestion, what will happen? There is anal pore from which the waste product will get outside. Okay, everyone got it? Shazan, any doubts? Okay, and Rudnil, Navya, Safiya. Okay, in next class, we yes, Safiya, tell me
Can you explain the topic once again, like
which one?
ingestion?
Paramecium,
No, ingestion and amoeba.
egestion of the paramecium,
Problem amoeba.
egestion in amoeba.
Yes.
What will happen here is in amoeba, the waste product will get outside through the cell, outside the cell, okay? It will get outside. How will it get outside is there will be like this, what is this? It will rupture, okay? Like this, it will get outside. It will burst, then it will get outside.
Mom, I can't see your screen.
Yes,
I'm not able.
it will rupture at any place. It will break from any place, and this waste material will get outside. Suppose the waste material is more here. The waste material is more here. What will happen? There will be accumulation, and this pseudopodia will break from here, and this waste material will get outside. Okay, so this is exit of waste material, and this is called egestion. Tapia, you got it?
Yes,
Shahzan?
Huh?
Yes, Shahzan.
I got it. What? Oh, I need to explain egestion.
Which one you have to explain?
Yeah, I'm asking which one I need to explain.
Egestion. Tell me.
Ma'am, in egestion, what happens? Amoeba breaks from any place, and the waste, which is excess waste, gets out of the amoeba.
Okay, great, excellent. Okay, thank you guys. Any doubts? Okay, what you will do is you take the NCRT textbook and read from there. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, if you have any doubt, you can ask me. Okay, thank you guys. Bye bye.